Evening, Chris. How's it going? A little earlier evening than usual. Got some Rays against Brewers on in the background today. Watching from your flight to Seattle. Nice. Lone Star, what's going on with you? Good luck to everybody. We have a huge wall of blasters here to choose from, so we'll pick 10 out of this wall. We do still have the Brewers and the Red Sox available, but we'll jump right into things, regardless of whether or not anybody wants to pick that up. Let's start by picking our boxes. I see we have 5 people in here. I think there are only 9 people total in this, so that's pretty much. I don't want to come down to 50 on the Brewers. I feel like 60 was the lowest I was willing to come on that one. All right. So we have a lot of boxes here. Let me back this up, and let's see. We'll do a count out this way. So we'll go down across the top first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I'll let you guys choose a handful each, since I'm sure since we don't even have 10 people in the break. So whoever wants to call out some boxes, and we'll break whatever you guys want to break out of those 16 up there. Yeah. All right, Lone Star. You're Eric, right? Ooh, 1 box down. Two fellas. As soon as someone said 2, it was meant to be. All right, Eric, you got it on the Brewers. Going for the chase of Made Rodriguez. Pena, who I've heard really, really good things about this week as well. And then I also didn't realize that the pitcher that the Brewers have in this product, Noth, I think, Josh Noth, was their first round 33rd overall pick, I believe last year. And he had a really good start to his minor league career, and then got injured before this season. So Noth, I didn't even really factor him into the pricing of that spots, but that's a nice little added thing on top. So Eric adding that lot. And let's see, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there were 2 more hiding in the back. So I guess we have a 17 and 18 if anybody wants to call out those 2 also. 6, we have 8. Oh, God. Let's not rip that one. All right. 8. Now I'm making a mess of this order. Seven, I believe, was this. No, this one. Looks like 1 and 5. 1, and I don't even know what was what at this point. So I believe this was 5. And then let's do a reset here before I go with the rest of them. So we have, this will be nice and easy. So we have 6 boxes. We need 4 more. We'll do the reset and go. Meb says just pick 10. Right, fine. That seems like it was getting too messy anyway. Let's go here, here, and 1 from the sides. Too much more complicated when it's not just 3 boxes out of 8 or 4 boxes out of 6 like we normally do. All right, let's get things moving. All right, there is our 10, and let's do it. Hope everybody's having a nice Saturday. This is not very far from my usual break time. Saturday at 7 o'clock. All right, let's get into it. I've opened a couple, and mine have been slim. Yeah, I opened 1, and I did get a, what's it called? Reptilian of Lucas Ramirez, just something, but that was pretty thin as well. I don't know if there's a reptilian in everyone or if the reptilian was an extra hit from what you would normally see. All right, let's open all of the packs at once, and we'll make this one move fast. Let's see. Heard they can have fire. Eric says raining. Raining blaster boxes. See, we have, starting in 20 minutes, we have our Saturday eBay break going too. And then I'm back again tomorrow night. Brian doing tonight's eBay break. All right, here we go. Going through the full box. Actually, let's go half box. We got a reptilian in here, so I guess reptilians are in all of the boxes. So papers, a couple nice prospects. Walker Jenkins on the chrome. Gregory Barrios getting our first hit there for a reptilian Rays spot. I have the Rays game on in the background. Their announcers are kind of boring. JJ Weatherholt, Fairweather Collectibles insert. Magion, Hyunsuk Jang firsts. Looks like a sky blue paper coming up. We have a Hurston Waldrop. Braves getting a hit on their rookie spot, number 46 of 499. Blake Mitchell getting a top 100 insert. We have a green reptilian coming up too, so whichever box this was, looking decent. Kayaz on the chrome, and there you go, right off the bat. Good pickup, Eric. Brian making it just in time for that Josh Noth that I was just talking about. First round pick in 2023. Noth in AA right now, but on the injured list. But was looking really good last year. Kobe Mayo on the Rookie of the Year favorites for the Orioles. Richard Maddich for the Yankees. Perdomo for the Braves again. And there's Ha-Sung Kim in paper. All right, let's open up some penny sleeves. On cue, Eric. We talked about Noth, and there's Noth in green. One of the many Brewers worth hitting in this product. Nice centering on that one, too. Maybe a touch off centered there towards the left. And we have the Brewers Rays game on in the background. So we get a Brewers and Rays hit to start us off. Tried to put the Mets game on, but I have no idea what channel it's on. I'm guessing it's like an MLB, an Apple TV thing. All right, Sasaki there in paper for the Dodger spot. Carson Williams there is in the insert lot, usually going to the Rays in the blaster box team break. Seaver King and Yeremy Cabrera. We have Luis Angel Acuna, Rockstar Rookies. We have Justinson, Cam Smith, Angel Acuna again in paper. We have another insert, Bazana. Greatness loading. I believe Meb picked up the Cleveland spot. And that is box number 1. Yeah. Need the Brew Crew to win today. It's on. Oh, is it on Fox? I'll leave it on for this half inning, and then I think it's a 7:15 start. So make the switch over after the Brewers get taken down in all likelihood. 1-2-3 by Pete Fairbanks. I don't think I checked Fox. I thought Fox games were usually 4:00 games, but since it's not on any of the usual channels, maybe it's a Fox 7:00 game here. I don't know if there are. No, I do know that there are no other Met fans here. Nolan McLean called up to AAA. If anybody did not see that yesterday, 7 innings scoreless. Jonah Tong came 1 out short of 7 innings perfect in AA. So Tong in the product. Maybe we see a little spike in Tong card prices after some excitement there. Let's see. Auto times. Haven't seen one yet from a blaster. I would love that for us. Let's see. I do see a reptilian. All right. We have Matt Shaw for the Cubbies on the VIP. Yankees getting Chase Hampton. Colt Emerson non-first, of course. We have a Kobe Mayo second rookie card of Kobe Mayo already. Cobb Hightower on the board for the Padres. Jose Perella on the board for the Guardians again. Dylan Cruz, first time on the board with the greatness loading. Our reptilian coming up here behind Conrad Kaysen is... Oh, there. Eric, good job picking up the Brew Crew. That is a very nicely centered Jesus Madej reptilian. And Eric is set. Eric might have been set with a Josh Noth green, but now we have a Madej hit there. Not quite an auto, but we will take that any day. Madej, that one is looking really good centering wise. Top to bottom and left to right. Eric, that is a good looking Madej reptilian. Probably our nicest my nicest Madej hit. I think Brian pulled a Madej auto. Jesus Lopez and Cody Freeman firsts. We have another sky blue paper coming up. Another rookie, Adrian Del Castillo Meb for you and your D-backs. Emil Morales, top 100. Walker Janik for the Astros. Yancel Villarroel, also for the Astros. Adel Amador, Rookie of the Year favorites. Insert. Ichiro Kano Hernandez, and Franklin Arias getting on the board. So Arias on the board for that Sox spot. Got our big Red Sox chase now. Oh, things getting booted all over the infield for the Rays. Maybe they'll pull this one out. All right, 2 boxes down. Already a bunch of nice hits on the board. Back to some Stros, but lots of Brewers. All right, box number 3 is open. Saw Brian pulled that crystallized Carson Williams last night. Not a bad way to do the insert only spot. See what Brian's gonna do tonight to follow that one up. Brian, what was the big? If you're still in the chat, what was the big auto pull that you had last night? Were there any notable ones? I'm trying to think. Well, we might have some interesting stuff coming up in this pack or in this blaster box. All right, let's see what we have coming up here. I think that's just an insert. I thought that might have been something numbered. There's Ohtani. We have Caglione VIP for the Royals. Another Madej. Eric is taking everything. Chase Burns. We have Trey Sweeney for Detroit on the insert. Jesus Madej in paper. Why not keep him coming? We have a purple pattern coming up here behind the George Clausen, and it is for the Rangers, Winston Santos, numbered 14 of 199 on the purple pattern. Braylon Payne, more Brew Crew. Quinn Matthews, nice one for the Cardinals. Bryce Eldridge, greatness loading. Luis Pena, more nice Brew Crew. Braylon Payne paper. Luis Pena chrome. Eric, you are getting everything. Christian Moore on the Reptilian, going to the Angels. Autos weren't great last night. Madej base the night before. Yeah, I saw that one. That was sweet. Let me open up some more top loaders. See, I definitely agree with you, Eric. It seems like they added a lot, and even to the autos, the fact that they have the blue X Fractor on top of the blues that they normally have. Is blue, maybe blue X Fractor is the only alternate this time? I know they've had like blue Reptilian and blue Wave in the past. Did they restrict it to just blue X Fractor and base blue now? That would be at least then not a total increase in the print run that way. Purple patterns were in it last year, but they were an addition in 2024. All right, that's half of blaster box number 3. Still looking for ink. Trout catch of the day for the Angels, having a decent little box. Sebastian Walcott and Didier Fuentes. Chromes. We have Lazaro Montes, top 100. Peyton Eels coming out there. We have some nice color coming up behind this Yannicka Ugarte, and it is Cam Caminiti Gold, number 24 of 50. Oh, man. Fundamentals in baseball nowadays. Can't get the runner home from third with less than 2 outs. Ha-Seong Kim on the paper. Luis Angel Acuna on the Rookie of the Year favorites die cut. So Braves having a nice one now. Lazaro Montes and Samuel Basayo chromes. And that finishes up the third box. So far, so good. All right, on to box number 4. Let's see. Pirates have left like 12 guys on base today. Yeah, the Mets have been doing it in waves. There's times where the offense starts coming together and we look great, but there's long stretches where our batting average with runners in scoring position has been like below the Mendoza line. Let's see, Caleb Durbin has the last chance here for the Brew Crew in the top of the inning. Oh. Durbin just missed a grand slam by 30 feet. All right, let's see if the Mets game is on 5. Looks like it is. And it looks like we are already in trouble. Justin Turner's a Cub. What happened? Only fun thing in this game is Heaney pitch hit the batter, the catcher on the helmet, and the ump and the mask on the same pitch. Yikes. All right, starting off this one, we have Carson Benj on the VIP. Chrome of Franyeber Montilla and Aiden Miller. Yankenzi Noel, some Otani in there. Connor Norby on the Rockstar rookies. James Tibbs and Cameron Sullivan chromes. James Wood, another nice greatness loading hit for the Nat spot. And Brian, another nice one for the Tigers. Briseño on the base chrome. And our Reptilian is a first. Cole Fontanelle for the Angels. Nice prospect there. Briseño on chrome. Fontanelle on the Reptilian. So far, 3 for 4 on hitting Reptilian firsts. 2 numbered cards on the board in chrome. 2 numbered cards on the board in paper. And Tyler McGill is not having a good start tonight, it looks like. We have Bryce Rayner in chrome and Carlos Tavares. We have Chase DeLauder, top 100. Charlie Condon in paper. Kyle DeBarge, who I guess is better than I thought he was. Seems like I'm hearing good things about him. Nibel Mariano, chrome. Might have been overlooking DeBarge. Luis Angel Acuna, another Rookie of the Year favorites die cut. Quintero in paper. Marcos Torres and Caleb Lomavita chromes. Another first rounder there for the Nats. Hey, maybe the Mets get out of this only giving up 1. Let's see some Wilson, Wood, and Cruz. Brian, so far, inserts for Wood and Cruz. Anybody been to any games yet this year? Major league games or minor league games. My brother was at the Red Sox Phillies AAA game last night. Got to see a pretty good game actually. Roman Anthony and both in terms of the quality of the game and the quality of the prospects. Marcelo, of course, Anthony, Crawford, Beatty. Oh, took a little too long to get up. Let's do half the box first. We have Bazana's bases loaded cards. We have a lime green paper coming up here. Lime green Hagen Smith, 47 of 399. PJ Morlando chrome. Osbel Gonzalez chrome. We have Samuel Basayo top 100. Charlie Condon paper. Leo DeVries chrome and Thomas White. There you go, Bobby. Chrome of your big time pitching prospect, Jace Young, Rookie of the Year favorites. Another Quintero paper, Max Clark chrome, and Cameron Sullivan chrome, I think, for the second time. There's Dylan Cruz in paper. All right, what do we have? Headed to the KC Reds in KC at the end of the month. Brian, Bobby doesn't get out of bed for baseball, just hockey games. All right, this is the second half of box number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So second half of box number 5. Still in search of any kind of ink. Plenty of color on the board. Nick Kurtz VIP. Edglin Perez and Kellen Lindsay chromes. Ben Rice paper. Rockstar rookies Rhett Lauder. Sammy Hernandez and Malcolm Moore firsts. Not too much exciting coming in this one. We still have our Reptilian, Kobe Mayo, Greatness Loading. We have Ismael Javier and another first on the Reptilian. And Eric, I'm going to start to get mad at you if you keep doing this. Luis Pena on the Reptilian. Everything turning up Brew Crew. Pena and Madej Reptilians. And a green Reptilian of Josh Noth. Let's see. It's an all Brewers display back here now with Noth, Pena, and Madej. Their entire AA roster showing up on the board here. Been saying I don't have the Kudla luck, so I'll be happy with anything. Brew Crew cleaning up halfway through the break. That Pena is looking really good centering wise too. So really good, clean looking Reptilian, Madej, and Pena. Let's keep doing this half a box at a time. Busted last night with Ishii, so makes up. Yep. We're that was the Madej spot that you had last night. I wonder if people will buy into team breaks just chasing Madej and not realize how good Luis Pena also is, and then sell off their Pena cards. or if Pena Cards just get like buried somewhere because people don't realize that they have a massive prospect on the team in addition to Jesus Madej. We have Caglione and George Clausen chromes. Josue De Paula, top 100. Corey Lewis and Lucas Ramirez chromes. Rookie Sasaki, Rookie of the Year favorites die cut. Kevin McGonigal on the board there for Meb with Cam Smith behind that in chrome. Maybe I'll have to start going on eBay and shopping for some bargain Penas while he may be slightly under the radar still. I don't think he'll stay under the radar very long with his start to the 2025 season and how good the Mudcats are down there. There's our Reptilian again. At least the Reptilian. I don't think I see any other color there. Cooper Pratt VIP. McGonigal paper. Fabian Lopez and Drew Jones chrome. Dylan Cruz paper. Rockstar rookies Jackson Jobe. Winston Santos chrome. Christian Moore chrome. Kevin McGonigal greatness loading. And here we go with JJ Weatherholt paper, then Fernando Cruz chrome, and not a first this time on the Reptilian. But, of course, it's a Brewer. Braylon Payne, who's also having a great season in single high A there for the Mudcats. More stud Brewers. All right, Meb. Thanks for joining us for this one. We'll see if we can keep pulling you some cards in this one before we finish up. Brewers are absolutely sweeping every box. 4 more to go. So the reason I wasn't going down to $50 on the Brewers with all the good chases they have. I know, Vin, I saw you picked up Braylon Payne in my last break. I think he's a really nice pickup as even a non-first to collect here. I think he could be another big-time Brewers prospect. Ohtani on the insert. Aaron Estrada, not a bad prospect either. Bazana on the non-first chrome. Rafael Velasquez, top 100 for the Guardians. Ashley Andujar and Braden Montgomery chrome. Let's see the rookie, another Ohtani there. Rhett Lauder on the die cut. And our final 2 chromes of this half of the box, Andrew Morris and the missing twin. I mean, the missing Brewer that we hadn't hit yet, who's also a stud, maybe even better than Pena, now on the Red Sox, Joffrey Rodriguez. Yeah, I think Payne is a good guy to be high on right now. I've heard I think it was him that they were talking about that last year. He only had 1 ball that was hit exit velocity higher than 100, and he already has like 15 hits over 100 miles an hour this year. I think he's still 18 or 19 years old. So seems like he's putting on some muscle and putting on some power. Oh, Soto. That'll make the game a little bit close. Oh, no, caught. Thought that was going to be further. Christian Moore VIP. There's the Joffrey Rodriguez paper, Kyle Teal, and Hayden Alvarez chrome. Thomas Sajazi, Rockstar Rookies. There's another Josh Noth. D'Angelo Ortiz on the board for the Red Sox. Cam Smith, Greatness Loading. And what's our Reptilian going to be this time? Pablo Guerrero Chrome and Reptilian first of. Nice one for Meb as soon as he leaves. Kevin McGonigal on the Reptilian. We have been doing really well on the Reptilians. If that's the thing that we were trying to chase in our guaranteed hit of each box, we've been doing quite well so far. McGonigal, Madej, Pena, Braylon Payne in a non-first. We'll see what D'Angelo Ortiz has to live up to that Ortiz name. On to box number 8. 3 more left. Well, nothing for the Mets in the first. Let's see what's going on in this Brewers game. Oh, there is one. Some Cam Smith for Eric. Well, we just got that insert. Let's see something else for him. Eric, I'm gonna talk to I'm talking to Brian. I'm gonna send you back your shipping price and a couple extra dollars because you gave me $15 and you only owed me 12. And I realized that I had one of your orders from Wednesday's break. And I'm just gonna ship it combined with back $7. So just keep an eye out for that. From Brian, we have a Jackson Holiday insert. Jesus Lopez Chrome, Nick Kurtz Chrome. Cooper Pratt Top 100. Walker Janik, there we go. There's something for Eric. And Yancel Villarroel. Back-to-back Houston catchers. Caden Dana, Rookie of the Year favorites. Ichiro Cano Hernandez and Mitch Jeb Chrome. Back again there with the Janik and Villarroel catchers back-to-back. See our Reptilian there. I want to see more color, though. Looks like just the Reptilian again. Jack Caglione, VIP. Chase Hampton and Colt Emerson. Kumar Rocker, Rockstar Rookies. There's Painter in paper. We have a Painter retail auto possibility. Cobb Hightower back on the board and JJ Weatherholt on the board for the first time. Ben Rice paper. Luis Angel Acuna with another insert there. Yafri Rodriguez paper. Conrad Case in chrome. And another first here. Esteban Gonzalez on the Reptilian. So some good names in that box. See some Condon for the Rockies for Chris while he flies over the Rockies. Two more boxes to go. Can we keep pulling Brewers? Can we get something for someone who hasn't hit yet? Or can we get some ink in this one? We got Pete on top. Got Pete Crow Armstrong making Met fans wish that we never traded for Javi Baez for the 10th time. Sky blue paper at least. There's Dylan Cruz on the insert for Brian. Charles McAdoo, something for the Blue Jays. Emil Morales in chrome also. Roki Sasaki paper. Christian Moore top 100. Jesus Madej paper. More things for the Brewers. Braylon Payne, Jonah Tong on the board finally in chrome. Santiago Suarez chrome. Couple nice pictures there. We got some New York Sirens. Maybe that means this sky blue will be an autograph. Caden Dana, Rookie of the Year favorites. Luis Pena paper. Hyunsuk Jang and Wei Hu Pan sky blue paper to $4.99. Caden Kendall and Yansa Luis chromes. So the almost perfect through 7 Jonah Tong before he got pulled, finally on the board. First numbered card in a while with the sky blue paper. We need one of those boxes though that everybody seems to pull from Targets with a 1-of-1 Paul Skeens in it. Oh, Cade Horton. Hey, Cade Horton making his major league debut for everyone on Fox. If anybody wants to turn on Channel 5, Cade Horton coming in the 3rd inning, or is this the 2nd inning? Yeah, 2nd inning. It's interesting that they decided to do that way. There's a Paul Skeens, not exactly a 1-of-1. No color again outside of that sky blue paper. Jackson Jobin paper. Colts Emerson VIP. Elvin Garcia and Dowell Joseph chrome. We have Roki Sasaki Rockstar rookies. Aiden Smith and Arun Escobar. There we go. Something for Vin. Vince. Vin. I don't know why I just called you Vince. Wait. Yeah, just Vin. Charlie Condon. My brain froze for a second. We have Kadeem Diao and the Reptilian non-first of Lazaro Montes. Angel Acuna, Chapman, and Sajazi finish off the papers. High on Elvin Garcia. I actually don't know a ton about Elvin Garcia. I heard decent things about the other first player from this product. I don't know much about Garcia, though. I'll have to actually, I really haven't thought too much about the Orioles organization in total this year. All right, this is the last box. Let's see if we can get one more nice hit out of this one. So far, we have Eric cleaning it up for everybody. Been called worse by Kudla. Been called much worse by Brian, too, so I feel your pain. All right, we got Cade Horton on the debut against Brandon Nimmo. 96-mile-per-hour fastball to start the career. I heard he was looking really good in the minors this year, so I fully expect him to mow through the Mets tonight. We do not do well with rookies. Ooh, we do have something color, though. So we have at least one more numbered hit in the last box. Let's save that for the end if we can. And let's see, Cade Horton starts his career off with curveball in the dirt to make it 2-2. All right. One more numbered hit, one more reptilian at least. Other Paul Skeens paper. Max Clark VIP. We have Tugboat for Meb, and there we go for you, Vin. You asked for a Charlie Condon, you got one. Charlie Condon Chrome. We have an autograph. All right, we didn't go 10 boxes without ink. Oh, Cade Horton getting the K in the background. Emilian Petrie, who has the Rays tonight. I think I might have listed the Rays for like $2.50. So somebody just picked up a Petrie auto for $2.50. James Wood on the Rockstar rookies. Cade Horton, there he is in chrome. Franklin Arias in paper. So we have a nice last box. Quintero on the chrome. Chase Mobley on the chrome. Bunch of good names coming out in this one. And we still have a numbered card to come. Charlie Condon, Greatness Loading. We still have a Reptilian as well. Looks like a pitcher. Carson Benj on the chrome. And Yu-Min Lin on the unfortunate photograph on this Reptilian. They couldn't have waited for him to not make that face in this card. So far, so good for Cade Horton. Condon, Quintero, getting pretty much all the big names in chrome at least once. One, two, three. First inning out there for Cade Horton. I wonder if they pushed Cade Horton off into the second inning so he didn't have to start his career against Lindor, Soto, and Pete. It's not a terrible idea if that's what they did. Speaking of Pete, there he is. It looks like a purple, not a fuchsia there. So actually numbered lower if it's purple. So we'll take that. We have Dylan Cruz on the Rookie of the Year favorites. One more card there for the Nationals. Johnny Lavelle on the board for the Giants, and Didier Fuentes for the Braves in chrome. We have Reyna and Quinn Matthews. Cardinals sneak one more out. We have Yafir Rodriguez. Of course, the Brewers sneaking in another one. Briseño, Payne, Paulinho Santana, and a first. And it is Chin-Wei Lin on it is fuchsia. Numbered 149 of 199 to get one more chrome numbered card on the board there. All right, let me sleeve up these last cards. Then we'll recap the hits here. Not bad for 10 blasters. Glad we snuck some ink in there at the end with Petrie. Got some decent quality throughout this one, especially decent for Eric. All right, let's see. Base chromes, you had Condon, Quintero, Weatherholt, Yafir Rodriguez, Jesus Madej, and Franklin Arias all getting on the board. So pretty much all of the big names. Did I say Weatherholt? Yeah, Weatherholt got on there. All right, our Reptilian haul that we got here starts with Christian Moore, Cole Fontanelle, Gregory Barrios, Braylon Payne, Esteban Gonzalez, Yu-Min Lin, Lazaro Montes, our Sky Blue Papers, Adrian Del Castillo, Wenhui Pan, and Hurston Waldrop. Lime Green Paper, Hagen Smith, purple pattern, Winston Santos. Chen Wei Lin on the fuchsia chrome, 149 of 199. And let's go Cam Caminiti gold, number 24 of 50 on a nice hit. We had Kevin McGonigal in Reptilian, Emilian Petrie in the auto, then Josh Noth out of, I think, the first pack, number 12 of 99 on the green Reptilian, Luis Pena on the Reptilian, and the big hit there, the Jesus Madej Reptilian. So, yeah, pretty fun. Thank you, everybody, for getting this one going so quickly. I thought maybe we could get it running by tonight. So I appreciate everybody joining, and hopefully we got a little bit of something for everybody. And we'll catch you over at Brian's break at 9 o'clock, which is auctions ending right now as the Mets fall 3-0 behind the Cubs. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend. If we don't talk to you.